Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Hey, I just saw that Foodie Beauty is coming at me. What's she saying? Breezy made a video. So then I'm looking at Breezy. I'm like, oh crap. I guess she 35 minutes ago, hey Monty, deleting my comments. So here it is. Actually, I didn't delete her comment. It's probably being held. I would never delete a Foodie Beauty comment. So Foodie, your comment is being held. That's the only reason why it's not showing up. So yeah, I can always release that. Sometimes it happens. People, why would I delete a Foodie Beauty comment? It's a Foodie Beauty comment after all. So yeah, I'm gonna put that up. Um, it's all good. It's all good, Lynn Smith. No need to. Evelyn R, what's up? Mrs. J, Doriel, Mary Beth, V, Lynn, Auroras R Brownstein, Edna. Hi there, Mary Beth. Aquarius Moon, One Small Moose, Gemini. We got Mary in here. Thank you, Mary. A fish by the name. Hi there. How are you doing? Welcome, all my lovely people in here. Really appreciate each and every single one of you. A lot's been happening. Penny Lane, thank you for becoming a member of the Fire Squad. I really appreciate that as well. It runs in circles. Like I say, a lot is happening right now, but you know what? Time will tell. Things will get resolved. Hey, Kelly Wade, how you doing? So yeah, let's get into the Peetz thing. What can I say? We're gonna go over it. He did this last night, 21 hours ago. It's 2 hours, and we'll talk about what he is saying. Other than that, hey Eliana, hey Jackie Hawkins, we can talk about any other thing. I mean, you can ask me any questions. Marguerite G, hi there. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? All right, let me share my screen. Let's get into it. If you hear fireworks, I'm sure you do. It's Diwali after all. Diwali started the 22nd, so 2 nights ago. It's gonna actually go until the 26th. So there's 5 days of Diwali. The main day is actually today, and I hope that Foodie Beauty voted today, and I hope that Peetz voted. Hopefully, we'll see because I voted. It only took me a few minutes. Your vote does count. We had some elections going on, so got to do what you got to do. The polls close in 9 minutes. It's 7:51 p.m. here. Polls close in 9 minutes. Let's see if Peetz voted. Somebody asked the man, did he vote or did he not vote? Did he abstain? Because the last time he did vote was last year. Hi, hello, hi, hey, says Buddha's video was awful. To be honest, just ridiculous. I mean, hey, it's just life. You just got to deal with people. Right? Voting, I am asking too much. But Peetz did vote in October. I think that was the first time he voted in years because the elections before that, he didn't vote because he couldn't get transportation to any of the voting areas. But I'm like, you can do advanced voting, you can vote by mail. There's so many options out there. There's really no reason to not be voting. I don't think he did vote, but I could be wrong. He could surprise me. Who knows? Anyways, let me change my brand to minimal, and we are gonna get started. It is very easy to vote, but we shall see.
Hey, cool. Hey, J Dot. Hey, Miss Holly. Yorkie. Tiffany. Alicia. Courtney.
Hey, pause and pose. Grandma Smurf, thank you for being here.
Vegetarian. Hey,
Smash
Missy
the
Moo.
like button.
Yeah, I'm okay. You got a cold? Yeah. Getting sick on vacation is shitty. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Leo. Hey, Zed. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired today.
I'm sure he is. Once
Didn't
again,
really
this is
sleep
from
last night.
last night, 21
Thanks,
years
Courtney.
ago.
Hey, Donna. Hey, Miss Holly.
Hey, Texas Peep. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm just, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just tired.
Hey, Just a Gypsy.
Fucked up sleep patterns. close for dinner.
Hey,
I
Valky.
actually took a nap, so I haven't had dinner. I don't think I'll bother eating. I don't think I'll actually bother with dinner tonight. Hey, Chris.
I did not get the YouTube update vouching.
Hey, Janet. Hey, Down Under. Yeah, don't worry, Kim. We'll get it done. Anyway, yeah, so I don't think I'll bother with a dinner. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I just have really shitty sleeping patterns. Get sleep at 5, slept till noon. Getting your Christmas shopping done tomorrow. Feels a bit early, but sure.
Hey, Omi, what's up? I can't believe November is just around the corner. The end of the year is close. What can I say? 2 more months, basically.
Yeah.
In 2 months, it's going to be Christmas Eve. Can you imagine that? 2 more months is Christmas Eve.
I know, Courtney. I know. And I usually wake up. I don't know. Varies like 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon, evening. No more sushi for me. Nah. Once was more than enough, I think.
Okay, Auroras, I can sing you happy birthday in a week.
We're not in a crisis, Langley. Hey, Barbara.
Kaylee Wade, I do kind of feel for Peetz. I don't know what kind of situations put himself in, but this is one of the worst.
Yeah, insomnia is something that I have insomnia.
One of the worst situations to be put in.
Yeah, and shut up, Ronnie. Hey, cat voice. No, I am not. I am remaining an atheist. Hey, hamburger eyes. Chicken creamy fajitas, cool. Those ribs are good. They were pretty good. I've had better, but they were pretty good.
Hey, Rob, what's up? Thank you, Auroras. Hey, Sandra.
Hey, Emeralds, guys.
The new YouTube is throwing you off? Oh, it's throwing a lot of people off then.
No zing.
Yikes. I mean, we're going to have to get used to it.
Piper, no. I think I'm fine not trying
Over time?
not trying sushi again. Hey, Banty.
What can I say?
What I did with the rest of the day? I actually took a nap. I usually am gentle soul. It was just an absolute
Pete's
whim
taking
of
a
the
nap.
moment.
All right, Mary.
So,
good luck with the update.
I'd love to go back to Scotland. I want to go back to Scotland at some point. Probably Zoe, but
all right.
I do actually have a cousin over there.
You think
my mom's brother and his family live over there? Hey, Keefster.
Poor Peetz. So why is Foodie Beauty coming at me now?
Oh, I tossed her in the trash. As soon as the camera was off, I just tossed her in the trash.
No, hopefully whales. You didn't.
Maybe. I might like whales. Just Scotland is part of my heritage. So.
Hey, Flordea, how are you doing?
Probably not. Don't imagine I'll be going for walks at the new place. Hey, Josie. Walks just aren't for me.
I'm good, Florida.
The cat's probably bugging Chantel.
Welcome, everybody that's just getting in here. We're just doing a Peetz live stream from about 21 hours ago. If you don't mind smashing that like button.
The cat is probably sleeping on Chantel's bed.
Peetz needs to find a nice girl. Peetz, yeah, whatever happened to Winnie Bay? We can only, I don't know. We're never going to probably find out. Janine says they aren't packing. They are not. Yeah, why is Foodie Beauty coming at you? Could it be because of the... Maybe she is mad. I'm sure word gets to her about a lot of things.
All right, that's a good one.
Maybe she wanted to browse my content.
That's a good one, Piper. Am I concerned? As a general rule of thumb, yes. Don't like going to the haunted house for Halloween. Yeah, I don't think we'll be going to a haunted house this year.
Hey, Tagapaw.
Yeah, barely a week until Halloween, and I think we've got enough shit to do that I'm getting the feeling we're probably not going to be doing any haunted houses.
If you can find the like button.
I disapprove of it.
Hey, Jackie G. She totally watches.
I told her that she
She has
needs
to.
to banish that word from her vocabulary.
Oh, the R word? But she keeps using it over and over and over. Yeah, I mean, on my phone, it doesn't look different either, Mary. I just did the update and I don't see any difference. Or is everybody else using an iPhone? Is that why it's different? Maybe. Maybe
Because
he
it is a
could.
slur. It is an ableist slur, and it's not acceptable to use.
Exactly, Pete. So please coach and caution Foodie Beauty, although she'll never listen to you. Maybe he could live in Scotland. He would be better off. But where in Scotland would he be living? The other thing is the cost of living. If you, well, how can I say this? The grass isn't always greener on the other side. I think he'll be better off living in Canada somewhere else than living in Scotland, to be honest with you. Oh, you're an iPhone. It looks the same as fish. Okay.
It wasn't. It wasn't okay when Batman did it, so it's not okay when anyone does it.
All right.
Packing my room will actually be pretty quick. Like, most of it's just gonna little things to be shoved into boxes.
When did Batman say it? Uh,
Years and years ago. Frank Miller, one of Frank Miller's Batman comics, had him use the R word
it they did. Yeah, the new 52 on you,
to
the
show
R
how
word
edgy he was. Hey,
by
Brooke.
Chris D. Wow, Batman did use the R word. I can't believe it. Amiyami says moving with his brother, maybe he could get a job and a life, but his brother is living with a quote unquote girlfriend that Peetz says isn't good for him, as in they fight too much.
Yeah, Josie, we don't really have that much shit to move. Boxes, books, and shit.
I would think otherwise, unless they're leaving their table, they're leaving the couch. I think one or both beds are being left. Maybe the desk, maybe the chairs. Who knows they're going to leave behind? They might do a Shani and
She's
Rev.
fine though, Kevin. She was in a video. I put her in a video just earlier today. She's fine. She hasn't died in the past 5 hours, 6 hours.
All right. Polls are closed in Ontario. It's 8:01 p.m. We're going to tally votes soon. We'll know who's who won where and what and when. They
I
have a
promise you, the cat has not died in the past 6 hours. All right.
they have a bunch to deep clean. They ain't going to be doing no deep cleaning. They can't even do a regular cleaning, much less a simple cleaning, much less a deep clean. Come on now.
Exactly, Exactly, Piper. You were all like, "Get rid of the boxes. Oh, you got to get rid of the boxes. Throw out the boxes." Now who's looking like a fucking genius?
Peetz.
Yeah, well, I'm not really not happy about it.
Hey, Brandy.
About the people being Islamophobic, just
Right.
to mock Chantel.
A fish by end of the name they can't even wipe. Exactly. Can't even do it.
Why didn't I eat raw salmon? Because I figured that would be way grosser than the cooked salmon.
I did see that Kelly Wade,
Yeah, I'll be fine, Apple.
third prime minister this year. Congrats. Hey, Jessica. Welcome to the chat.
It is a pretty big bug. Yeah, I'll be fine, Marcus. Hey, Jen.
Two winners. Says focus in you.
I mean, exactly, Donna. I'm not looking to make it all nice and perfect. It's just box, toss, done. Yeah, when is it not showing? Thoughts on buffets? How worth it they are depends on how much food you can put away. I mean, they're probably worth it.
Sure, Peetz.
Exactly, Brooke.
Sometimes he's so all over the place. I can't keep up with what he's saying.
It's called being prepared. Thanks, Lindquist. Thanks, Heather. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Fent.
All right, should we go forward?
I don't remember ever having nightmares, but I never really watched scary movies. Hey, Coco Bear. The scary movies were just never my thing. Favorite takeaway food? My favorite takeaway food is back in Cornwall. Don't have access to my favorite takeaway food.
Very true.
Favorite takeaway food is Philo's restaurant in Cornwall. So good.
Never been there, but I'll put it on my list.
I won't, Tiffany. The posters will take just like 2 minutes. Hey, Peter. No, I don't think I'll be doing that.
I couldn't either, Rob. Living my life last minute, never knowing anything, too much uncertainty. It will be too stressful for me.
Hey, Tris and Maddie. When I move back to Cornwall, because Cornwall sucks. Hey, Jessica. Cornwall does absolutely suck. Hey, Heather. It's a shitty town. Hey, Zoe. But I don't go outside. Doesn't matter. It's just a shitty town. I hated that town.
Exactly, the Rob.
Yeah, Josie, it's unfair how good the takeout is in Cornwall. I've moved a few times as well.
Philo's? Let me check out.
McDonald's. It has multiple McDonald's.
I think we've talked about Philo's before.
Orleans, yeah, Orleans is a nice part of town.
So Philo's Greek cuisine and pizzeria. I mean, it's 4.3 out of 5 stars, 991 reviews. I guess they really like it. Okay. Philo's it is.
Berto, I wish. Yeah, like Cornwall has multiple great takeout places. Philo's is just phenomenal Mediterranean food, and they've got like 3 different incredible pizza places. Like Napoleon's, I think, is really good pizza.
Yeah, Kelly Wade says, did SJM really give up where they're moving to? Anyone know? He said that she was moving to a new place in Orleans. That's all he said. And then Foodie Beauty got angry at him. So is that really giving up where she's moving to? I guess in a way, but if you say she's moving still to Orleans, then it's not like people know exactly where. It's just in Orleans.
Louis, great pizza.
Jessica says, is that photo in the thumbnail Foodie's room? It is not. It's actually a random photograph. It's just, to express the type of mess that they're in. Not like literal mess, but it's very figurative, as in they haven't packed. The whole moving thing might be a shit show. The Foodie Beauty hasn't been making that much as she usually does. There's just a lot of uncertainty, so it's just a whole mess. But she's taking it literally.
Pizza.
Jessica, what's going on?
I feel like there was one other sort of dive pizza place that had really good pizza.
I'm so sorry to hear this, Jessica. Good luck, positive vibes on your dad's surgery. Positive vibes your way, blessings and everything.
Apple pie, I guess. The cats, my laptop.
Wait a second. So which place did they say was good? There's Philo's, and then there's other places as well. Right, you're
I feel like there was
probably
one other sort of dive pizza place that had really good pizza. Apple pie, I guess. The cats, my laptop.
Benny, they're not packing at all.
And fuck it, nothing else is worth much money. So damn my jeans. Coco Bear. Yeah, I mean, I imagine there's Louis Pizzas all over because it's a probably fairly common name. Zoe, yeah.
You're welcome, Jessica.
I am bringing 4 boxes of pizza or 4 boxes of comics.
For sure.
The
Jessica.
rest, I'm getting rid of.
Well, like Benny, Pete said they literally haven't started packing, and he said this last night, and they had like just 6 more days to go. So they literally haven't started
Can
packing
you imagine?
anything.
No idea, Brooklyn.
No cleaning, no packing, no nothing.
Why am I getting rid? Because I don't want them anymore, Zoe. Like I don't want them anymore. I'm not going to be rereading them. You know, like
He did say Riverside, right? Riverside Pizza. I think that's pretty good.
much as I
In
enjoyed
Cornwall.
Kelly Sue DeConnick's run on Captain Marvel, I'm not going to be rereading that run. You know, I'm not going to be rereading that comic. So I'll just I mean, I'm fine just giving them away.
Probably to Rob. Then give them
Like
away.
I see no reason to they're not. None of them are worth anything. None of the comics I have are worth anything. They're like new. I mean, they are new. Like they're all from the past 15 years. Like all the comics are from the past 15 years. They're not worth anything.
But maybe in another 30 years, they could be worth
Exactly.
something.
See, most comics are worth nothing. Oh no, Zoe, it's absolutely my choice. It's just I've been thinking for a while. Like I've been thinking for a long time. Why the fuck do I still have all these comics?
Oh, speaking of which,
Shit. Even when I was still buying the comics, I was like, why am I collecting all these comics?
did you guys see that the iPhone 1, it was in a box. It was pristine condition, sealed still. The very first iPhone, somebody bought it for a couple $100 and it got sold for almost $40,000 at auction recently. Can you imagine? You saved the first iPhone, that was 2007, right? So 15 years ago, the first iPhone came out. And now it was still sealed and everything, and it got sold for $40,000. Actually, that is a pretty good investment to me. Extremely good investment. So that's what you do, folks. If you have the first iPad, first iPhone, I don't know, first phone, I don't know, maybe the first BlackBerry, still sealed in a box,
Flew on me.
you could maybe sell it for a fortune.
Give me a couple minutes. I have a ladybug on me and I want to get rid of it.
A very small fortune you could sell it for. Oh, oh, that's cute. Peetz is so in touch with nature. He's not just gonna crush that ladybug. He's gonna give the ladybug a chance. So let me go forward until he comes back. He comes back right now.
Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, the ladybug just landed right on my shirt. So I just wanted to toss it outside. Hey, JBS. Hey, Juna. Hey, Amy. Hey, Clever Cat.
Yeah, that is amazing that he did.
Oh, outside. I went downstairs and
let it out.
Yeah, toss it
Which is
outside.
amazing. I appreciate that, Peetz. That you didn't just crush that ladybug.
Okay, so his main power is the fact that his voice is like super loud and destructive.
Is he talking about
even
Black
if he
Hole?
Whispers.
Oh boy, here we go.
Like even a whisper is enough to like destroy multiple city blocks. So that's his most obvious power. But in addition to that, he has some sort of control over electrons or something like that. I don't remember the exact details.
Not yet, Cart the Cart.
But
he hasn't talked about it.
He's able to fly. He's got super strength. He's able to do energy blasts, I think, from his little
tuning fork.
Head fork.
Sarili, did you see Karma's video? I did not, Sarili.
He's got a lot of self-control, Peter. I can tell. Did you just come in here to tell me to get you water? Black Buck Autism. Yep. Jubilee. Love Jubilee.
Hey, good evening, Life
Jubilee
Lindsay.
is an amazing character. I don't care what anybody says. Jubilee is awesome.
Beaker, really? Beaker says Bug was only lady he had in a while. Really? Really?
telepathically. Yeah, it would probably be pretty cool. Being able to speak telepathically would be cool. Yeah, Jubilee is one of the coolest goddamn characters.
For sure, Cerelia will.
Anyone who says otherwise is just wrong. No, thanks, Chantel. I'm good with. Fine. No pretzel stick for me, thanks.
That's awesome. Hey, Maria. Welcome. Smash that like button, everybody. We're going to be talking about everything and anything here with Peetz, of course, because Peetz talks about anything and
I think the
everything.
only. Yeah, like the only real problem with Jubilee is that she is very similar to Boom Boom.
Who is Boom Boom?
I mean, I never watched Happy Days. I know I heard about that. Like, I read about that, Ali, but never watched it. What about turning animals into weapons, but the cost of killing them, for example, using a snake as an arrow? That would be a
Hey, Queen, Miss
fucked
Latin
up thing to
Stars.
do.
Welcome. Okay, let me go Boom Boom Marvel. I've never heard of who Boom Boom is.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
As far as I know, I'm not in any danger.
Now I've seen who Boom Boom is.
Zoe, I mean, I don't know that they would offer
Emery?
anything. I mean, none of the
Emery
comics I
Sparkle?
have are actually worth anything. Like, a lot of them, they probably already have a bunch of like I suspect that a lot of the comics that I have, they probably already got copies of them sitting in their back issue bins, or like they've gotten.
Hey, Billy
They've
Zimimi.
done other ways to get rid of those comics because they just didn't sell.
Evelyn R says there's no Salah, only Nadia. Do you really think Nadia is going to let her go? Who's going to pay his bills and food? Very good observation. A lot of people would agree with you. Mystic Skies, hey there. Mary Sparkle. Hey, welcome.
You know, like, I just don't think the Eve Ewing's Ironheart run is something that comic shops really care about. Hey, Shasha. Right, certain sorcery.
He should work in a comic book store.
All right, so yeah, I mean, as a
He should.
as a bit of magic, yeah, I mean that would be
True, Kelly Wade.
definitely an
Hey,
option,
George.
Kermit. You know, people having different. Ironheart was Eve Ewing's run on Ironheart was was good. She had a good run on that comic. Wasn't long, but it was good. Kermit, like people, different magicians having different hey J Wings, he's been having different sort of attitudes towards the spells. Some wizards being totally okay killing anything around them in order to get the job done, and other people sort of being extremely reluctant to use harmful magic because they don't want to hurt things around them. So yeah, I mean that would definitely be
Really?
an interesting way of doing it.
Are we going to talk about wizards? We're going to not talk
I got
about
a card
wizards.
in the mail.
We're not.
A viewer sent me a Halloween card. I didn't even know Halloween cards were a thing, frankly.
The Boom Boom he was talking about is not Boom Boom from Happy Days or Boom Boom T, some Tuscadaro. No vouching. The Boom Boom is Tabitha Smith. It seems she's an X-Men character that is a mutant superhero and is commonly associated with the X-Men and related titles. I've just never heard of this character because I usually just know the regulars. Hey, Corey Coconut, welcome.
Hey, Christine. Yeah, viewer sent me a nice Halloween card. Keeping their name covered. I'm not sure if they want to be anonymous or not. If they pop in and they want to be
that's kind of sweet,
then I'll definitely give them the credit for it.
Sober K says he should talk to S-Jam about starting his side hustle channel. I mean, I still gotta give to S-Jam to make what would seem as a negative, having a rather large, rather round belly into what can make you a couple $100, even up to like $1,000 a month between Patreon and OnlyFans is actually pretty good. Which one of us wouldn't want an extra $1,000 a month just showing off what we have? I mean, I do it. So I can't wrong S Jam for being a hustler. I won't.
No, Liberace, but we got the
Rainy Day Woman
we got
says,
doxed a long time ago.
are they not even going to wash their dirty clothes before they move, or just gonna box them up dirty? I don't know. Maybe they'll just leave them behind. Who knows? Maybe they'll put them in a bag,
And yeah, they
in a
included a
box.
handwritten note as well. So yeah, that was like just super sweet to find in the mail today. Like that was just like ridiculous, like such a sweet gesture. Really, really nice to find in the mail.
Colleen, really?
No, Peter. I dipped it in some soy sauce, which was a mistake because I hate soy sauce.
Yeah, it seems the shaming thing is a huge in the community. Runs in circles, says everyone is shaming him. Let him do his thing. True. I'm let him do his thing. Monty about to drop them jaws for the dollars. I don't think so, dear Rob. Maybe if I had a round belly, I could do it, but I do not.
It's not creepy size queen. Make a few bucks, probably. We will definitely consider it. The problem is we kind of don't really want anyone to know even what city we're going to be living in.
It was gonna be found out eventually. She was
So,
gonna
like,
slip up.
doing a PO box.
She was gonna slip up, and people were gonna still know you guys were still in Orleans. It was eventual, sooner or later, because Chantel just gets comfortable repeatedly, and then she slips up, and then people figure out where she is.
People would know what city
Right,
we're
Mary? I
living in.
do. I do have ass selling eyes, as
No, we
Megan
have
says.
PO boxes in Canada, Kalamazoo. Of course, we have PO boxes.
Hey, H Quinn.
I couldn't tell you things. Just off the cuff, me. Exactly, Lindsay. Like Liberace. I mean, I think a lot of people do. I mean, I think it depends on where people live, same as in the US.
Yeah, Peetz. Peetz be sprouting a lot of things, Benny. Did he confirm
Anyway,
his mom?
we're moving in with your moms.
What?
We're moving in with all your moms. We're gonna be your new daddies.
Eh?
PO boxes are an everywhere thing. Anywhere, I'm pretty sure that any country that has
Orleans is where they're from, Kelly Wade.
postal services has post office boxes.
Pretty much. You got that right.
I mean, they're just asking if Canadians lock their doors in general. I don't think they're asking specifically about us. I think they're just asking about Canada as a whole. Why not Vermont? I mean, Vermont, lovely state, but we need our universal health care. I didn't, Brooke, but I don't care.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Vermont.
Nothing wrong with
There's always good and bad with every place. Every country has its good points, its bad points.
nothing wrong with fetish channels.
Every place. I could twerk. Maybe no thanks, Marie.
90 days now.
For sure, to Rob. Hey, Just Deb.
Hot dog.
You guys hearing the fireworks going off consistently?
Hey, let me in. Yeah, I'll be looking after the landlord's cats as well, Allie. But that Michael Moore started Canada's magical. I mean, there are small towns in the US that don't lock their doors. There are small towns in Canada where people don't lock the doors. You know, there might be neighborhoods, there might be people in certain neighborhoods and cities that don't lock their doors. I mean,
Sup, mistress?
We lock our doors. I've always locked my doors.
What's going on?
Thick ship? Yeah, sure. Gay rights. And you know what? Gay wrongs too. Yeah, Christine. I mean, I grew up in a
The scam involves
really
his
quiet
mom's what?
suburb. Good to know, Samoan. We have crime, Lou. Of course we have crime. That's my David. Not too bad. Here you go, Size Queen. Just for you. And
Facts runs in circles. My
yeah, I mean,
doors
like
are
I
always
grew up in a
locked.
really quiet neighborhood, and we always locked our doors when I was growing up. I haven't met them yet, Fence.
Mistress of Darkness says, "Greetings from London. We had the fireworks tonight too. What's going on? It's Diwali.
Chantel did, I think.
It's Diwali tonight, everybody. Very big
Likely.
celebration around the world
All right.
in many
Hope they gave him a
places."
normal middle name. Just had a shooting in a room. Did we? I didn't hear about that. Nah, produce. I think I'm okay not trying sushi again. I think I'm okay with just trying it the one time. When do we move? I mean, I actually said in my video, but we're not saying.
Oh, nice, Beaker. I'm not even sure if Pete's voted. I actually talked about this at the start of the stream. I'm thinking he probably didn't, but we're gonna have to confirm with him because the last time he voted was last October, right, when we had the last election, and before that he hadn't voted in years.
You and your boyfriend going to try sushi on the weekend? Good luck with that. Langley, public transit exists, Langley. Which one? Kiki's Delivery Service, Zoe.
Yep.
It was Kiki's Delivery Service. The novel that the movie was based on. Yeah, it's a really cute book.
Are you serious, Floria? Okay, you wanna hear ghetto? I went to my salon today for a haircut and was told that for the shampoo there was no hot water. Someone had gotten on roof and stolen all the copper hot water pipes and boilers. Yeah, the whole copper thing. I've seen people literally cut copper off of houses. I've literally been walking and seen somebody go up to a house and cut the copper wire in little pieces that they won't get anything for, maybe a couple cents, maybe 50 cents, maybe $1, who knows? And they've literally cut off the copper wiring off the sides of like older homes and try to sell it. I'm like, it's the worst. Yeah, scrapping that copper. It's the worst.
Love Studio Ghibli. Yeah, there isn't really as much of a narrative to the book. The movie added in an actual narrative, and like, yeah, really changed a lot of it. He could get sick. Yeah. So yeah, the movie changed a lot in order to actually make it work as a movie.
I see, Lynn Smith.
It's a really cute book.
Yeah, they will strip her house with a quickness.
Rut with books, trying to get some positivity journals. Do something cool with my hair.
For sure.
I'm lazy when it comes to hair.
What does he get? Well, he could always color his hair. That would be a first step. He could always do that. How about that, Pete's color?
I remember as a kid that Star Wars got re-released in the theaters, like the original trilogy. It got re-released in theaters when I was a kid. I believe it was what had it been the special edition. I'm trying to remember if the version that was released in theaters when I was a kid was like with all of George Lucas's ridiculous edits.
For sure, Marie. He says it would only take minutes to take it off the wall.
But yeah, so yeah, I got to watch Star Wars in the theater as a kid.
Well, good for him.
I'd already watched the movies on VHS.
Congrats, Peetz.
Yeah, VHS. Exactly, Rachel. Yeah, sometime in the 90s. Yeah, it was the 90s.
Are you serious?
I remember, like, I'd already watched the movies on VHS, but then
You've never seen any of the Star Wars?
they got re-released in theaters, so I got to watch Star Wars in the theaters as a kid. Leo? I don't know, because people think that's my name. People think that's my name because of my nickname. What do I think about Capples?
Life Lindsay says these two are in for a very rude awakening. Even if you pay someone to move everything, they aren't going to pack his ponies and other little stuff, and there's a lot of that in the villa. There is.
I mean, I don't think about her very often. Cinema. Like, I don't know enough about her to have any opinion on her. More into Star Trek. I love Star Trek. Star Trek's my jam. Star Trek is absolutely my bag.
Star Trek versus Star Wars. I think we've had this poll before. Electric Rodeo, hi there. You think Chantel's listening?
I remember Jurassic Park in the theaters.
Maybe she is.
I did play Jurassic. I did watch Jurassic Park in the theaters. No, I don't play The Sims. I played a little bit of The Sims too, but nah. 10 play. So, huh. I didn't hear anything about that, Christine. When was that? Was that just like earlier today? Was that just earlier today, Christine, or?
You love them both? Yeah, I like them both. I don't see one over the other or feel one's better than the other. They both have their goods and bad. The fact that his posters are still on the wall boggles my mind. Maybe he doesn't want creases in his posters. Maybe he wants the very last thing he does is take those posters off the wall. May the 4th best day of the year. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, I'll continue going live at the new place. Sims 4 is free now. Yippee. None of the actual content you want is free. The base game is free, but if you want to actually be able to do anything in it, you have to pay. Yes, I remember that, Courtney. It's happened a couple times to me.
Fax cart the cart. I guess she is taking my spirit back. Nothing I can do about it.
Zoe.
Wrinkle posters.
Yeah, shut up, that's Joe. We're not killing her, Emerson. Just finished replaying GTA 5. Cool.
Smash that like button, everybody. Colleen H says Star Wars and Saturday Night Fever were at the theater at the same time. I remember that.
The band?
Wow.
Not really. Good night, Smitten. Side pony? No, I hate side pony kills. I don't like that style at all.
I will take my spirit back. I definitely will.
I'll be fine, size queen. Yeah, we'll still live we'll still live close enough to my family. Probably Courtney.
Sup, Emily?
Sometimes they just play, like, sometimes you're watching it and it's just like, oh snap, I know that song. That's a really good song. Stop the sex for a minute. Let me listen to the song. Guys, come on, no. Just settle down for a minute. Turn the music up, guys. This is a banger. This is a banger. Focus on the music. Stop it. Whatever. It's whatever comes up, Jack. My favorite song? Probably Fine on the Outside by Priscilla On.
Fine on the Outside?
Yeah, usually ageless. Usually am. Hey, Suzette. All right.
Battlestar Galactica is good, is what I will say. All right, so if
my favorite band is the Heartless Bastards. Hey, guys, it's Fine on the Outside by Priscilla On, AHN. Anyway, be back in a minute.
Right, Rob, sometimes you get lost in the sauce or lost in the talk of Peetz. All right, he's going to come back anytime now. What's Peetz's channel? Peetz of My Mind. Peetz, Peetz, Peetz of My Mind.
All right, I'm back.
Where he likes to list his live streams as puns.
Relax, Emerson. When that cat dies, it will be at my hands. All right?
You're welcome, Mistress of Darkness.
I promise, I vow. I make that vow. When she dies, it will be at my hands.
That's not nice. You shouldn't be saying that.
Nah, I'm not showing off my room, Courtney. It's dirty and filthy. But I consider no, I would never convert to Islam. I'm an atheist.
Sup,
Sometimes
Wab
he can.
Ultra? Yeah, he's sick. Hey, Lindsay. Your jams were Voltron and Thundercats. I remember those.
Stephanie? Well, I mean, like she's in bad shape. She has health issues. She has breathing issues. So it's just easier for me to go down to get it. Family cat was 22 and your cat is 20. Yeah, I figure probably 1 to 2 more years out of Casey.
Exactly, very dysfunctional electric rodeo.
Yeah. Maybe not, Allie.
There will be karma,
Let's
Benny.
not get carried away, produce.
All right, are we gonna go forward?
Oldest cat in the world was 38. Yeah.
He's talking about BBJ in a very negative manner. I hate when they talk like this. It's very disgusting to me.
If you have membership.
Jamie Katz brings a good point. She's in bad shape, but can go to Kuwait for the D and for the ring and for everything else.
I don't have memberships.
Make it make sense. Shopping to go to Kuwait for 2 to 3 months.
Currently, we have 2 cats, jeepers.
Fireworks here too. Okay, nice. Happy Diwali.
We will, Marmies.
To you, Mary.
We'll get the place clean. It is that it is. Yeah, whatever, me.
What about his mom's cat? Very true. So there will be 5 cats.
Speaking of jobs, I got an email back today from that place I applied at. They had me fill out a...
Yes, Mary.
They had me fill out like this weird little, very short test thing. So we'll see if they call me back for an interview. In regards, I'm not going to say where I applied.
Very short testing. You mean one of those like psychological batteries to find out what kind of person you are, where you answer some questions? A lot of times those questions are repeat but asked in different ways. Kay's a spoiled brat says his rages are the unhinged type. He loses it quick. Dude needs to get his head checked, and this is coming from someone. Oh, I mean, yeah, when Peetz rages, he rages hard. Like big.
And if I get employed there, if I get the job there, I'm not going to say where it is.
He goes off. He does.
I'm not saying anything about it. I'm not even going to say what kind of job it is.
I hope he gets a job.
I
hope so as well. It will be a win for him, and he needs a win.
Yeah, probably, Rachel. I've never really been independent, Rachel.
He needs to be independent.
Am I good with my finances? Not particularly.
He's a grown-ass man. Be independent, please. All right, should we go forward?
Yeah, I've never actually read Ursula K. Le Guin. I should. I do want to read Earthsea.
Okay, let's go forward.
Keith Whitley sings that country music. All right.
Right.
Yeah, Princeless and Raven Pirate Princess. Both like really good comics. Princeless is about a black princess who decides to, like, she's locked up in a tower with a dragon guarding her so that a prince can come rescue her. And she decides, no, you know what? Screw this noise. I'm gonna rescue myself. I'm gonna go rescue other princesses who are locked in towers.
Okay. Hey, R. Brownstein, you haven't missed
much.
Yeah,
it's just really good comic where,
in fact, you've missed nothing at all.
This black princess decides that instead of instead of letting a prince rescue her, she's just going to go out and rescue other princesses.
Okay, cool. Let's go forward.
All right, good night, Pansy.
Oh, I liked Lost in Space. Lost in Space is pretty good. All right, so what is the next topic of conversation?
Of course, she's nice to me. Wouldn't get in an arc, I wouldn't trust it.
All right,
Don't
let's
be an
go
asshole,
forward.
Booty. Don't be an asshole.
What's Booty saying? Give me a second here. Booty's Emporium. What is Booty saying? Foodie, how will you feel not being the only wife? Okay, so that's what they said.
Panda, no, I don't believe that I would fall in love with someone like that. Hey, Luna. Hey, Rissa. Luckily, my best friend is not like either of those things. I love her as a friend. Hey, Collarbone. I do not, Zoe. I'm just gonna shove them in a. Probably gonna end up shoving them in a garbage bag, big garbage bag.
Taking my spirit back about your idea. There's a few channels that actually do income, what the income should be or is for other channels. But good idea. Thank you.
Thanks, Luna. Thoughts on George Bush? I never liked him. I'll be keeping the posters, Bubbles. Of course I'm keeping my posters. Nah, I'm not worried about the move. I mean, yes, letters, but I'm also worried about not being on medication myself. So you're not blocked, just lie.
True, taking my spirit back. But there are still a few channels that do that. Remember that channel from like a year ago that was doing all the Foodie Beauty and saying that she has like a small editing crew and people were just laughing at it? Like Foodie Beauty, small editing crew. All she does is live streams. Like, what editing crew? It was quite hilarious. It ain't that says he's very much worried. True.
Stupid porn bot. Yep, it was Panda.
Exactly. I remember that. Yes.
I try, Courtney.
And they've done several iterations, or should I say reiterations, of how much Foodie Beauty makes, and they're always not right.
What's going on? What's going on with my meds is I don't really want to get on meds until I have a GP. Like, I want to get a general practitioner before I go on meds so that I can have a single point of contact for adjusting them and shit. Jesse? Because I did want them when I was collecting them. I did want the comics when I was collecting them. Now I don't want. Now there's a bunch that I don't want anymore.
Have you ever seen his
Pretty
boxes
much
of
me.
comics? They're pretty significant boxes of comics.
Nope, I don't. Thanks.
R. Brownstein, FFG was saying today she thinks Chantel has been taking Peetz's antipsychotics and that's why she's freaking out about the meds thing. That actually makes a whole lot of sense considering why she would go to a clinic and request 3 months of medications and now it's a big deal.
I've been on a waiting list.
Is it hard for him to get a GP? Yes, there is a lack of GPs here in Ontario as well as the rest of Canada.
To get a GP for about a year and a half now.
Yeah. He's been trying, like you said, for a year and a half now. GPs are
now there's a bunch that I don't want
rare.
anymore. Pretty much me. Nope. No, I don't fence. I've been on a waiting list to get a GP for about 1.5 years now.
Yeah, it can take that long.
Zoe? Yeah, it's you go to a walk-in clinic.
Yeah, it is hard
Like
to find a
it's
GP.
you have like I can go to a walk-in clinic. That's how I got it. That's how I got them before. I went to a walk-in clinic. The issue is with walk-in clinics. Hey, J. Dot. With walk-in clinics, you're getting a different doctor each time. They don't really have
That's true.
knowledge of your medical history.
Exactly. Here you just find one and it's pretty fast. Well, yeah, but here, we have OHIP, so there is a backlog, huge backlog.
So, like, I want to have a single point of contact. For like yes, coffee. There is a GP shortage, yeah. You just like there's just no GPs available in Canada, in Ontario. There's just no GPs available in Ontario right now.
Oh, it's easy to get a GP in your part of Australia. Well, good. Here, it's actually very hard. So he's right about that.
Yeah, Juno, but it's not the same. It's just not the same.
All right, let's go for it a bit.
With Earwig of the Witch, or Earwig.
Earwig of the Witch? What?
Like, he makes a good movie and then just fucking throws in a twist. It's like, okay, now it's hard to. Now this is really uncomfortable to watch.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. I don't want to touch that. That's something I do not want to touch. I remember this section.
Cast for Spike was actually really good in the role too.
Valushin says, how do you feel about cemeteries? I think the cemetery walkthrough channels are awesome when they include good stories of who is there or cool headstone. Oh, that's a pretty good idea. Cemetery walkthroughs. I'm going to have to check out those channels.
Like, I get that he was older than Spike in the show. I understand that. But I thought that he was really good in the role. He was really charming and charismatic, but also like really saw like the dark past. So I really enjoyed him in the role. Jet, I really liked him.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. Let's go for it a little bit.
And like the biggest problem, there were two main problems with the live action Cowboy Bebop. Like two
Oh, here we go. Cowboy Bebop. Nope. Does anyone actually want to
huge
hear
problems with the live action Cowboy Bebop.
this?
First of all,
Okay, what was wrong?
Vicious was fucking awful. They made Vicious terrible. They just did an absolute shit job. Nah, Rumham, I don't watch horror movies. They just did a shit job of him.
I love
He looked terrible,
movies.
and they made his character just laughable. He wasn't threatening at the least because he spent so much time being a fucking joke.
Walk through a cemetery first, Monty. Take one of those ghost boxes. I'll think about it. Maybe I'm sure there are some awesome stories about a lot of individuals that have done a lot of things that should be all over Ontario.
It was just a legitimately terrible take on Vicious. Completely ruined the character. Too much of him. They used too much of him, which made him, like I said, non-threatening. He wasn't a menace. He wasn't scary. So that was the first problem. The other really major problem with the show was
What's my favorite horror movies? Too much to even list. I like Nightmare on Elm Street. I like Freddy Krueger ones, of course. Jason. There's just so much. What can I say? Leatherface.
Good night,
What
Ted.
else?
There's
just too much.
Missed the point of punk. Like it's good night to us. Like they were going for, because I mean it's Cowboy Bebop is a cyberpunk show.
Yeah, Halloween.
And they missed the point of cyberpunk. Like they just completely and totally missed the point, which is that People are fucked over by systemic corruption.
You like zombie films?
Like
Nice.
in the anime, Jet left the cops.
Okay, we are gonna go forward. That was Cowboy Bebop he was talking about. It's on Netflix. It's the latest iteration of Cowboy Bebop. He doesn't like it. Okay, let's
Actually,
move
no, I
on.
shouldn't say that. They did make another change. They made Yago stop talking. Yeah, they added in a song for Jasmine. It's just a shit song. Hey, Mama Four Boys.
Wait a second. Now he's talking about Aladdin and Yago stop talking. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see what he has to say about this.
Oppress people to keep people down. They fucking missed that.
Who's oppressing who? I'm sorry. What, Peetz?
Story arc was that the healthcare industry as a whole is corrupt and rips people off.
Ooh, nice. American Horror is a stories with a plural. Yes, New York City. I have yet to watch that, but I am hoping I can watch it soon.
Again, switch that over to the live action, and she's going after one person who swindled her. Hey, Hellion. Again, not a result of any sort of systemic issues. It's one person who ripped her off. So the live action Cowboy Bebop completely fucking missed the point of cyberpunk, which is that institutions are corrupt and designed to oppress people, to keep people down. They fucking missed that.
Or maybe
Yeah,
they didn't
however,
want to
I've
include it.
heard that that Cyberpunk 2077 was just completely and totally fucking broken at release.
I actually like Cyberpunk 2077. But that's just my opinion, Peetz.
Hey,
Don't
Sandy.
come for me.
Casper me plenty. Live action Aladdin is your favorite? I will say, the live action Aladdin, they gave Jasmine a song, and the song is terrible. And like the whole sequence for the song is terrible. Like it's just a shit song. It's about the only thing that they actually tried to add in. It's about the only change that they actually fucking made. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that.
Right, Kelly Wade.
They did make another change.
Peetz in small doses is always good.
They made Yago stop talking.
Cyberpunk and Cowboy are different. They are.
Yeah, they added in a song for Jasmine. It's just a shit song. Hey, Mama Four Boys.
Does he like anything? He has very peculiar tastes. If you've ever seen one of his first streams where people were asking him what type of music he likes and what artists he likes, practically all the mainstream artists he doesn't like. He likes like indie bands that you wouldn't know about.
Okay, to who?
Unless you're in the indie scene, then you may know about these.
I hope that goes well.
Smash that like button, everybody. Smash
No,
that like button
just
up.
grilled salmon sushi.
Thank you so much. What's your guilty pleasure movies?
Anyway, Disney's live action remakes are a way to fuck over screenwriters.
I can't even tell you right now. I like way too many things, way too many movies. Like name a movie, I probably watched it.
So fuck that noise.
You like Saw? Okay, the Saw movies were really good. Norbit is your favorite movie? Nice. You know what? I'm gonna go with the classics like Love and Basketball, Juice. I like those.
They fuck over screenwriters for a movie that is objectively worse than the animated.
Oh, Die Hard, yes. Die Hard horror fan, of course. Then there's
Like
also Die
objectively,
Hard.
like all of the
Toilet.
live action remakes. We'll see. Like I mean, The Little Mermaid is the only one that has even The Little Mermaid can't be as good as the animated. I did Hellion. I did hear about that. Did like Cinderella? Cinderella at least tried to be different from the animated movie. Cinderella, they actually like they did try to change
Oh
the
yes, Major Pain was a very good movie. I love that. I remember watching that. How long ago was that? Wasn't that like in the 90s?
um VK, not necessarily. The directors and screenwriters, they've got ideas. The directors and screenwriters have tons of ideas. The problem is producers want sure bets. Um, it's kind of funny. Craig McCracken. Um, like Craig McCracken, who knows a thing or two about
Flash
making a
Gordon in
hit show.
circles.
Yeah. McCracken knows how to make a good show. He's got a track record. He's got a proven record. He pitched 16 shows to Netflix.
Searching for Private Ryan, you mean Saving Private Ryan? That was a really good one. Classic as well. Saving Private Ryan. There's a lot of classic movies out there that you have to watch.
16 different pitches to Netflix.
Clockwork Orange. That's another one.
So anyway, we're getting a Powerpuff Girls reboot. Yeah, like.
All right, let me go forward.
Fuck you, Michelle. Neither of those things are fucking happening.
Oh, of course, Rocky. Of course. All the Rocky movies.
Probably not Hamburger Eyes.
You gotta watch the Rocky movies if you're into that thing.
Yeah, Last of Us. I mean, Last of Us is like a well-made story to begin with, which is it'll be tough because, like, I mean, it's a well-made story to begin with, and like they're going to have to change that, take a lot out, and.
Hey, Two at Times, welcome.
No, I don't casual.
You like Platoon? You know what? Speaking of Platoon, it reminds me of the classic TV show MASH sitcom, 11 seasons. I remember MASH was playing. So was Santa Barbara back in the day when it was just a teeny weeny boy.
Like they're going to be having to remove a lot of the story.
Rambo
a lot's
Last
going to have
Blood.
to be cut out in order to make it fit.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is a classic. So is something like those British movies where it's like just this. How would I even describe it? The British movies where just anything happens. What was it? Smoking Barrels, Long Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Yes, like movies like that, or Train Spotting. Movies like that I like.
Into the length of a TV show.
Tropic Thunder. Yes.
Good night, Leah.
What other movies are there like that? Oh yeah, like Snatch. Snatch, Rock and Rolla, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I love those kind of movies. What else was there? I think that was it. Apocalypse Now. Mm-hmm. The Conjuring movies are good. Yeah.
That's rough, Zoe. Yeah, there's shit that makes me chuckle. Hey, Jenna.
Just throw Jason Statham into any movie and it's probably good. The A-Team is good as well.
Yeah, VK, again, it's the issue with doing a Bioshock show. I don't even remember. Sushi Con or something like that. Like, the issue with doing a Bioshock
Are we going forward?
adaptation?
No.
Probably kind of a douche.
No, Peetz.
Parks and Rec. Never watched Parks and Rec.
Really? Well, I never watched Parks and Rec either, so there's that.
Yeah.
The Blair Witch Project was pretty good.
Hamburger Eyes, Pratt is a Republican. Chris Pratt is a Republican, so I don't think that it's. I don't feel like it's very, like it's a stretch to assume that he's probably also a douche. Right, as a Japanese character of an Italian bomber. He's actually based on.
Motionless is amazing.
I believe he's actually based on a landlord that Miyamoto had.
All right, let's go forward. Smash that like button. Kung Fu Hustle was a good movie. Very hilarious.
Which is kind of funny.
The Interview's another one. True. Speaking about interviews, Interview with a Vampire, the new series. I need to watch that. It seems very interesting.
If good night, Sandy.
You wonder what Peetz does all day when he's not sleeping? I wonder. Read comic books, stay on Twitter, talk a lot of shite.
Didn't want to use Charles Martel, the guy who's voiced Mario for 30 years. If they didn't want to use that guy, they should have cast someone else who was in it. They should have cast another Italian American.
Oh, here we go about the new
They
Mario
should have cast
movie.
an Italian American as Mario.
Or what they were doing
instead
is
of hiring Chris Pratt to not even try to do a fucking voice.
Or they wanted to use a good actor, and Chris Pratt is a good actor, so they used him.
Like, come on. That's not fucking Mario. No, I never watched Barney. Jack Black killing it. I mean, Jack Black's Jack Black. He can't, like, he's just, like, a really funny guy.
Jack Black is pretty funny. Vampire Diaries and True Blood were my faves. I used to watch them in tandem. True Blood. Was it Vampire Diaries first and True Blood, or was it True Blood then Vampire Diaries? Anyways, doesn't really matter. They were amazing television series.
Wouldn't go that far, fatty, but
exactly like Lindsay. This shit about Mario again and the casting somebody other than Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is hot. As in, he's a hot actor right now. He's in a lot of movies. So why wouldn't they cast him? He's a good actor as well. Like I liked him in the Tomorrow War, Passengers, Thor, Guardians of the Galaxy, Jurassic World, Terminal List.
Jack Black should have voiced everything. Hell yeah, why not?
The Lego Movie, The Magnificent Seven, he was in. Come on, he's a good actor. He was
it depends on the character, Produce.
Money
For some characters, no, the race doesn't matter. But Mario is Italian American. Is an Italian American, either Italian or Italian American. So that absolutely, that is crucial. That is pretty central to the character.
Do you really think that's really central for Mario? We need to cast somebody who's either Italian or Italian American. Is that like a real selling point? Like I can totally understand people coming to see Mario, but does Mario really and truly need to be Italian or Italian American? I just like Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is a good actor. What's wrong with Chris Pratt playing Mario?
Like that actually is like a legitimately important aspect of the character.
I don't think so. I'm gonna have to disagree.
Yeah, Black Ariel's okay, yeah. It is an ethnicity, Chris. As far as a Black Ariel goes, I mean, Ariel's color is not central to.
Oh, here we go.
Shaq, no. Italian American. You cast either an Italian or an Italian American. Exactly, VK. Charles Martin had voiced the character for decades. They wanted to go with a name.
What?
Because like they feel studios still operate under the assumption that people go to movies to see specific actors. It's bullshit. Like it's absolutely bullshit.
I would say that studios now have their understanding. Before it was you would go to the movies to see a specific actor act. But nowadays it's not going to the movies to see a specific actor act, but seeing specific actors act out your favorite characters. So that's why Marvel is doing so good now. Like typically you would go to the movies to see like Superman, the actor who plays Superman, right? But now you just go to the movies to see Superman, or you go to the movies to see Batman. It doesn't matter which actor is playing. You just go to the movies to see that character. Like Henry Cavill is Superman now, right? Before you could say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the movies to see Henry Cavill," but now it's like, no, you don't go to the movies to see Henry Cavill anymore. You go to the movies to see Superman or Batman or I don't know, Wonder Woman. It's like that. They already know and understand that.
That studios think that actors
No, Life of Lindsay. You're saying that look at the Batman. Sorry, but Robert Pattinson was the worst Batman. No, you know what? I went into that movie thinking this is gonna be shite because Robert Pattinson. You mean my sparkling vampire is gonna play Batman? But actually, his type of Batman was different. It was the type of Batman that is, I would say, gritty. And I actually came out of that movie thinking, hey, Robert Pattinson actually plays a pretty good Batman because it's different from all the other Batmans out there from the past. But that's just my opinion. I'm just gonna put it out there. I actually liked Robert Pattinson's Batman. Don't come for
are the
me.
big draws. Mario. People go to a Mario movie because it's fucking Mario. Metroid movie? Maybe. Exactly, VK.
Henry
Yeah, I
Cavill
mean,
is
maybe
fire.
casual dude. I might watch a Metroid movie.
I liked him. He's so good in The Witcher. Come on, I gotta watch season 3 of The Witcher is coming out soon.
I mean, that's the origin, but I mean, there's mermaid myths from around the world.
Was he sparkly Batman? No, he was not.
Like, cultures from all around the world have had mermaid myths. And again, it's her color is not central. Her color is not central to her character. It doesn't matter whether she's black, white, Asian, Latina. It depends on the vicinity to the sea. Yeah, and yeah, there's people close to the sea all around the world. So it's like that part doesn't really matter.
Sure, Pete's. I'm gonna say that he wasn't the worst Batman. He was just a different type of Batman, and I think his acting kind of suited the character for the Batman. I liked it. There's been a few movies I've gone into, like the latest Joker movie. I was like, there's nobody that's gonna top the previous Joker. Nobody. Nobody is gonna do better than the previous Joker. And I was like, yeah, there is nobody that's gonna do it. But I was impressed with the latest Joker movie. I was like, wow, this is pretty good acting.
Exactly, Shelby. So Little Mermaid being black, why not? Who cares? Like it's there's absolutely nothing about the character that says she must be white. Mario? Mario is fucking Italian. So you gotta cast appropriately. I can't Chris because Chris Pratt is not Italian. Not sure.
So what if he's not Italian? Exactly, Paris. I thought like Heath Ledger's Joker was amazing. I was like, there's nobody that's gonna top Heath Ledger. But then Joaquin Phoenix came along, and I'm like, okay, all right, you actually did an amazing Joker. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not just gonna mess around and say he's not a good actor when in reality I did find his acting pretty good. Speaking of Folie à Deux, do you know the next Joker movie is going to be in 2024 and it's called Joker Folie à Deux? And we've actually spoken about Folie à Deux a few times on my channel. Three from Hell is really good. House of a Thousand Corpses is really good.
She is a redhead.
Shout outs to, you know. Shout outs to Rob Zombie for directing those movies. Yeah, Phoenix did an amazing job. in the Joker movie. So I was impressed with that. So I was also impressed
Astronaut,
with Barbara Pattinson.
one thing I will say, astronaut. One thing I will actually say about that. It is really weird to me that Hollywood keeps race lifting redheads to be
Here we go. See, Peetz is onto something else.
black.
You heard that? Okay, let's go back again. He's talking about these concepts.
It is really weird to me that Hollywood keeps race lifting redheads to be black. Like, genuinely, I do find that to be really weird, that they just continually take characters who are redheads
So true,
in
Paris.
their normal depictions
He is.
and casting black people.
Peetz is a conspiracy theorist.
Like
Through and
Annie,
through.
Mary Jane Watson in the Marvel and the MCU Spider-Man movies. No, I'm blanking on others, but I'm blanking on most of the examples, but it's a recurring thing. Like, it is actually like genuinely a recurring thing.
Very true, Paris. There's a fine line between art and something else.
Zendaya, I'm not sure in Zendaya's actual race, but they did, I think she might be part black. I think she's mixed race.
Oh, you were staying in Chicago?
She's mixed race. Zendaya is mixed race.
While they were filming Dark Knight? That's awesome, Corey Coconut. That's pretty cool.
Her father's black.
The Grudge is a good movie for horror.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I'm not criticizing Zendaya. Zendaya is great.
I haven't seen the latest Grudge. Well, actually, I started watching it on Netflix, but I couldn't get into it.
Like, Zendaya is really good. Yeah, if they can do the voice, then I guess maybe, but it is casual, dude. That said,
you went to film school, Mrs. J?
Halle Bailey looks really good in the role.
Good. Thank you, Peetz. I'm sure she's gonna.
Yeah. So there is definitely
do a great job
of traditionally redheaded characters being race swapped over to be black. It's very much a trend, and it's really weird. And every time it happens, all I can think about is that rumor about it being not that I'm aware of, AM. What is trending?
Nice.
That it's a recurring thing, like that it's happened multiple times. That it's happened a weird number of times. It just seems to keep happening. And
Peetz, conspiracy theorist,
there is
extraordinaire.
Sort of kind of an urban legend, a rumor about why it happens. And the rumor is that it is a Hollywood in joke relating to what ginger can be an anagram of.
Seriously, Peetz, we're going there.
Like, that's the rumor. Rearrange the letters in ginger. What do you get? Is it true?
Cool, Mrs.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
But it's happened often enough to make me legitimately wonder.
Conspiracy theorist here.
Like, it's happened often enough that it makes me genuinely wonder if that actually is the thing.
Right, Edna?
If that actually is a thing.
Peetz, you're too much.
I don't know, Anne. Like, I don't want to believe it, but it's happened often enough, and Hollywood is not...
Excuse me for the sounds in the background, Corey Coconut, but today is Diwali. Well, in fact, it's actually called 5 days of Diwali. But if you're going to celebrate Diwali in one day, you would choose tonight to celebrate. So that's why there's constant fireworks, because a lot of people are currently celebrating Diwali.
Okay, Pink Bunny. Hollywood is a pretty fucked up town. It's a pretty fucked up industry. Is it true? There's no proof that it's true. There's no way of knowing that it's true.
So true, oranges, poranges. Exactly, Edna. As Edna says, Diwali, Festival of Lights. It symbolizes the spiritual victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance.
So yeah, that's just the rumor. That is just the rumor that I have heard, the speculation that I have heard for why Hollywood seems to really like replacing redheads with black actors, like replacing redheaded characters with black actors.
All right, we're gonna get off this. Yeah, he needs to stay off the Twitters. Let's go forward.
Over his head, he had no fucking idea that the guy was in love with him.
Who? Who's in love with who? Wait a second. Let's go back.
And yeah, he was like confessing, like he wrote like this heartfelt confession to this other dude, and the other dude just went right over his head. He had no fucking idea that the guy was in love with him, because it turns out Hans Christian Andersen was actually not very good at confessing feelings. He sipped for everybody.
Let's go forward.
I imagine they'll probably want to do extra cleaning as well anyway, but
oh, he's talking about the villa. Okay, let's hear this. We've got to hear this.
It's no way, Latina. Oh, we'll clean it up, AM.
Sure, you guys will.
We'll get it mostly clean. They'll probably want to do a. I imagine they'll probably want to do extra cleaning as well anyway, but
of course they will. They got to clean up, even though you guys clean up or say you guys are gonna clean up.
We'll get it mostly clean. No problem, Brooke. Always happy to have you around. New Snitch be Asian? Yeah, why not? Yeah, Roxy. I mean, it's pretty common for landlords to try to basically rip people off. No, Noma.
Everyone, if you haven't already, smash that like button for me. I'd appreciate it.
More films about Indigenous Americans? Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, there absolutely should be more films about Indigenous people.
Shulin. Yeah, I think there should. Like, Prey was a very good film. I think it was the first to have a premiere in a was it Native American language? What was it? Native for a Prey movie. I think that was pretty cool. I believe it was Nava? No, it was Comanche. I think that was really cool.
There's really not a lot.
Oranges says that redhead conspiracy theory is completely ridiculous. I think so as well.
Yeah, Reservation Dogs as far as TV goes, but
Reservation Dogs. Oh, it's a comedy drama series. I've never watched it, but I did like Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, Latinx people can be a wide range of colors. Entirely possible, yeah, Roxy.
Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. Reservoir Peetz.
Yeah, I can understand that, Zoe.
Oh boy. But Peetz like deep in all these conspiracy theories. He's deep in it. He's into MK Ultra. What else is there? There's just like tons. Is that a Canadian show? No, it's not. It's actually about life in Oklahoma. Reservation Dogs. It's about rural Oklahoma where 4 indigenous teenagers steal, rob, and save in order to get to the exotic Mysterious and faraway land of California. What is he? Peetz is channeling his inner Alex Jones. You could say that with all these
It's not a mansion,
C's.
no. It is a house, and it is a good-sized house. But no, I'm pretty sure mansion has a specific definition.
True Fish by Another Name, Reservoir Dogs, and Pulp Fiction were very, very good. Sometimes I think like that, Life of Lindsay. If Pete's likes it, I probably won't like it. I love Tarantino. Tarantino makes good movies, in my
Yeah, I'm not sure
opinion.
how big our house is, but just, no, we're not house sitting. It's a rental. My own room, yes. My own bathroom, no. The master bedroom does have its own bathroom, and then there is another bathroom for the rest of the house.
So that's
Just
where
you
Foodie
remember
Beauty
the
will
roomie.
be.
Oh no, sleeper! It's absolutely a nice place.
The
Like
master
I'm
bedroom.
not denying that it's a nice place.
Kill
Yeah,
Bill is good.
the place we live now. It's a nice place that we live now. The place we're moving to. It's a nice place that we're moving to. Ellie, that is a possibility. If we want to, like, if we decide to buy it, then that will be an option after a year.
Okay. That makes more sense to me because I was thinking, why are they saying she has the option to buy it, but yet it's not written in the contract? But I guess if after a year, then that kind of makes sense. But still, you got to be aware of scams. Scams can happen anytime. John Wick movies are really good. Can't wait for the next John Wick installment. M. Night Shyamalan and Quentin Tarantino movies can be hit or miss for a lot of people. But so far, I do like more Tarantino movies than anything. M. Night Shyamalan movies, so. The fireworks are getting a lot
Not for Milesbrook, but I'll have to leave the bedroom. Yeah,
loud here.
which is nicer. I mean, I haven't seen the new place, but I imagine it'll probably be nicer. The new place has a fireplace. Like the place we're moving to now, it's got a fireplace, man. Fuck yeah. Just haven't had a chance yet.
Tarantino is great.
Yeah, the one we have, it's like an electric fireplace. So it's not. It's an electric fireplace that we have here. The new place, it's a wood fireplace, like a wood fireplace. That is
A
so cool.
real wood
I
fireplace.
miss having a wood fireplace. Like the house I grew up in
I
had a wood
don't.
fireplace. We didn't use it much.
I don't miss a wood fireplace.
Like we rarely used it.
I would say fireplaces are becoming more uncommon in newer homes in a lot of places around the world. So yeah, I would say it's becoming uncommon here because there's really no need.
But we had it. So I like that we're going to have. I'm going to be living in a place with a wood fireplace again. Apparently, wood fireplaces excite me. Because
The
haggis, no.
Orange says the new house seems to be growing as we speak. It does.
You do not. There's no good haggis in Canada. You cannot get good haggis outside of Scotland.
That's a lie.
Of course not, Gail. You buy chopped wood. You buy pre-chopped wood. But no, you cannot get good haggis outside of Scotland.
That's a lie.
Which makes sense because I mean that's where haggis live, right?
So
If you want good haggis, it's gotta be.
okay, dinner is done, and my friend is here. Take care, life of Lindsay. Have a good one. That's kind of like saying you can't get like good pizza outside of Italy. Of course, there's gonna be good food.
It's got to be fresh from the. No, haggis isn't fish. Yeah, if you want good haggis, you need to get it fresh from the Highlands, fresh from the hills.
For sure, Mary.
Yeah, but you have to
Hey,
you
yep,
have to
I'm here
preserve them.
too.
It's not. It's just
Welcome.
no. You want them fresh. You want haggis fresh from fresh from the Highlands. No idea, AM. Nah, me. That's just what Scots tell people to gross them out.
Very true. Royce Peetz has very black and white opinions. He does.
Haggis are haggis is like it's a small critter. They run around the Scottish Highlands. One leg is longer than the other, so they sort of run in circles around the hills. The fact that they are kind of clumsy,
Really?
means that tradition dictates that you need to drink some scotch. You need to be a little bit drunk in order to hunt haggis. It's just traditional, just because to make it fair for the haggis.
Right, Jamie C, is the equivalent of saying, so you got to get good fish and chips from Ireland. If you're saying, oh, you can only get good haggis from Scotland, like, make it make sense. Like, people don't immigrate and emigrate from places. Nice tenderloin with broccoli and baked potato. That's awesome.
Taylor Swift isn't really my thing, Pink Pony. I'm actually not sure what haggis sound like. I've never actually heard what haggis sound like. Never looked up what they sound like. And haggis? Yeah, close the door. You have a little bit of whiskey, and
I don't even think he does,
things,
Dynamite.
more fair. And yeah.
I don't think he does.
He's looking forward to. Yeah.
He's just talking shite.
I don't really play enough games in general. Indeed, Gail. Anyway, I'm actually going to get off the live here. I'm getting pretty tired. So.
All right, Peetz.
I'm going to get off here.
And that will be it for Peetz.
So thanks for watching. And I will be back on Wednesday. So, good night.
All right, smash that like button, everybody. He'll be back on Wednesday, and I'll be back later tonight. We're going to do Monty After Dark, as we usually do. Won't be giving that up. It's just going to be whenever. So catch me for MAD, everybody. Smash that like button. It really helps me out. And I will see you maybe in about 2 hours. Take care. Thanks for being here. Cemetery videos. I will think about that vouching. I think that's actually a pretty good idea. Thank you so much. Also, my third channel, where I cook half of the time. If you didn't see the live stream from last night, well, maybe check it out. I can put the link in for everybody to see. It's called Monty Does Stuff, where I do stuff. So yeah, 22 hours ago, I sauteed some mushrooms with some ground beef. It turned out pretty good. And if you want to check that out and more cooking stuff, maybe more hanging out stuff, maybe some more stories and whatnot, then check it out. Thanks once again for hanging out with me for however long, almost 2 hours. And we will be back at it again on MAD in about 2 hours. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.